by the police. Let's talk now to Lou Ferrigno, who is with me. As many of you will remember him as the incredible Hulk. You are standing right there. So you're live on Sky News in London at the moment as we speak.
You're going to look down on me today?
You're very tall, aren't you? Tell me about the memorial service and what it means to you.
I think it's wonderful because the family coming now going to bring a lot of emotion, because you get to see the Jackson sisters and the brothers, and I hope it'll be a national holiday from there, because the whole world's watching it, and I'm going to say goodbye to Michael because he's a close friend of mine. It's really sad because we lost the best. You
had a similar challenge with your childhoods, didn't you?
Yeah, his escape was music. My escape was being a bodybuilding champion, and we were both extremists. And that's how we had a great connection, because we share a lot of things, because we both of us have strong, dominating fathers.
Now, talk to me about the training that you did with him.
Training was great. Treadmill, core training, ab training, band, everything, all for flexibility, stamina, and performance. But what made the whole thing is about the training, because I was alone with him. He trusted me that the old Michael was coming back. He came back from Europe, back here with his kids, and he said, I'm going to really come back and show everyone. So, I mean, no one could give me a better expression than that.
Did you not try and tell him not to take the drugs?
That never came up. I didn't know anything about that because I didn't see him for a few weeks. I know he had a chronic sleeping disorder, so he had a hard time sleep, but we never showed any sign of being stoned. We just wanted to sleep. All this kind of drugs and everything that had to be resolved with the police department. We'll find out when the report comes out. But while I'm with him, never been a discussion. I've never seen him taking drugs. He had a jacket on. I've never seen needle marks.
You have a fantastic physique. He was, indeed most impressive, but he was very thin. However you look at it, he was very thin.
Lean, yeah, he was 126 pounds. I was with him.
Wow.
But
now in English money, that's about 8.5 stone.
Right, but 2 days before he died, he was only giving a rehearsal. Look how he moved. So I think there was a stress, and like I said, he needed more time because it's like a crash course. And basically getting ready for the tour, they owe like $400 million, so there's a lot of stress. I think it's hard to get up.
What made him happy?
Children and close friends, people that he could trust. His children more than anything. I've seen him with the children. They were at the house, and at least he died happy.
Talk to me about the kids. He has tried, I mean, it was all a bit weird with the masks and that sort of thing. What sort of kids are they? What sort of children are they?
They were nice, well-mannered, they were not obnoxious, they were sweet. And he worked very hard to protect their privacy because of the way he grew up. And I know one thing, he did raise them different than his father did. He let them be who they want, because growing up, Michael didn't have a childhood. He had to constantly sing and dance and being, driven by his father. But at least, he had that chance to enjoy that part of his life before he died.
We will let you get inside before it starts, trust me, but all our viewers are fascinated by what you have to say, so you could indulge us for just a couple more minutes. Tell me why you think he wanted Diana Ross to look after his children if anything happened to Catherine.
Say that again, why?
Why Diana Ross to look after the children if anything happens to Catherine?
Because she's a sweet woman. And I think his mother, she's 80, and you know how much longer she can live. But he felt because he's a close friend of Diana Ross, he knows that she would raise the kid like he wanted her to raise, because she's seen how he's grown up with his father.
Okay. What about what made him sad? You talked about what made him happy.
He had a lot of pain and anger.
Why?
Of growing up. When he was young, he would cry all the time because he felt like he was ugly, he had acne, and he couldn't
Why was that?
Because he couldn't make friends. You know how to make friends. He would cry all the time. But
is that because of his father?
Partially, but the fact that he's very self-conscious and he never really had much of a social life. He was like a loner. And he told me all he did mostly reading Incredible Hulk comic, watching Hulk movies. That was his fantasy. But that's how we came together, because he made up for it later in life.
Tell me how the phone call went when he rang you and said, "Hi, this is Michael Jackson."
It was funny, but first he used the word Omar, kind of teased me inside. So he's a friendship.
Yeah, okay. But tell me what the mood will be like inside today.
I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be emotional, it's going to be sad. We're going to see the family. And he's not going to sing for us, but inside of us, we're going to sing for him.
What are you most looking forward to?
To see today how much the world was affected by him this past 2 weeks with nothing but joy and peace. Have you ever noticed read the news? It's almost like a standstill. It's like a tribute to Michael, because we'll never have another king like Michael.
I know you've got to go. At home, a lot of people are thinking, put him to rest, let him lie in peace, and yet he's being brought here. Some people see this as him being paraded, and then maybe he'll be taken to Neverland, maybe not. Is this appropriate for Michael Jackson?
Well, I think for the fan, I think they're bringing him here with a good decision, in my opinion, because they get a chance to feel his soul. They make a connection with him, because if he wasn't brought here, then we'll be looking at his movies and everything. At least that we all know that he's with us today. Regardless if he's dead, but he's with us, he's there.
And how will you remember your friend?
Can't replace him. I just, in my heart, remember what the things he taught me, though. I would be better for myself and try to be a better dancer than I am today.
We're going to let you go. We appreciate you taking the time. Thank you very much indeed for joining us on Sky News. Thanks a lot. Ferrigno, otherwise known as AKA the Incredible Hulk. He was the trainer for Michael Jackson, and he last saw him about 3 weeks before he died. Matt Smith is still with us. He's down in the front pen. Most of the fans inside now, presumably, Matt.
That's right. The last few just taking pictures outside the Memorial Hall. Inside the Staples Center here, as you say, home of the LA Lakers. The stage is set. It's blue light on the stage at the moment, floral tributes in front of it, and a real sense of expectation about what's to happen. The body was brought in to the Staples Center here about 20 minutes or so ago. So presumably the arrangements still going on backstage into whether to start this, when to start this service. We're saying we were hearing that it was going to be at the top of the hour here. It's obviously been slightly delayed. It's now obviously 5 past. And we understand the next few minutes the tributes and the show will start. A 90-minute show, we understand. A lot of it being kept under wraps. We know there's some big names, Lionel Richie among them, Stevie Wonder, another one maybe be closing the show. But also there's been talk about maybe a surprise appearance from Prince, maybe a surprise video tributes from people like Madonna and Justin Timberlake, and maybe Diana Ross starting the show as well. They've done amazingly well to get it together in such a short amount of time, and it has been slightly shrouded in secrecy, but maybe because the arrangements have been dealt with right up until the last minute. But fans really amazed that they're here. There is a real mix of emotions for them. They're very excited, but they're also very sad at the same time. But a lot of them just feel very lucky. They had to enter this online lottery. A million of them took part in this online lottery to win tickets. Only 17,500 actually got them. Many more wanted them, and many more have come here, even though the LAPD, Los Angeles Police Department, has locked down this area and said to any fans without tickets to stay away. But inside are 17,500 people ready to watch this show, as are an estimated billion TV viewers around the world.
Indeed so. In fact, Sky News